Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a grand start to 2025. With that being said, I wanted to hop right into the ISF. I just want to say I absolutely love this thing. What this car is, a four-door sedan, big V8, specialty engine, in conjunction with Toyota and Yamaha. It's just so flawless, in my opinion. That being said, I have never been offered so many offers from friends or people on social media to buy this and my Lightning. Like, not at the same time, but different people want this car, different people want that car or that truck. It's just like so many people want to buy these two vehicles. It's actually insane. I don't know if it's because of the market and like all new cars suck, generally speaking. But this was a good era. So was that. But jumping into this thing, it's on jack stands right now because we just went through and measured everything for the out of province inspection. Everything passes on this car so far with flying colors. It even has daytime running lights from factory, which is a rarity on JDMs. But when you get a car from Japan, you just want to go through it. Make sure your discs are in spec, which these ones are. They're well within spec. I think passing grade on them is 27 mil or 28 on the front, 27 on the rear. No, 28 on the front, I think, and then 25 on the rear from what I could see online. These are sitting at 31, and then those are sitting at like 29. So very good. Brake pads are like 70% on all four corners. All the lights work. Yeah, I did a short just explaining what was kind of in this car for money. And I might as well show you guys in the video because I have longer than a minute now. But as we know, it came with the Volk Rays RE30s. These are like, you know, let's just say, I don't even know in Japan what they would be. Probably like, let's just say $3,500 with tires. That's probably very conservative. It has this intake, which is a specialty shop in Japan. This was like $600-700 Canadian. So that's like, let's just conservatively say those two things are, you know, let's just say $4,500. It does have this lip. This lip was $800. I was able to check it out. I tried to yank this thing off and refinish it, and it just did not work. There's too many dimples from all the rock chips. They were sun faded, so I can either fix it, try to, with a sander very aggressively, fill it with Bondo, and go from there, but it's not in the best of shape anyway. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was able to bring the carbon fiber back to life a lot better. It was just a light, quick sand polish. And then what I did is I coated it with this stuff here. This stuff is amazing. This Duplicolor, like back to black. It's pretty much like a thick clear coat, but it like helps everything. So my brake caliper here was really delaminated. So what I did is I scratched what I could off without damaging the caliper, and then I sprayed it with that stuff, and it just looks like it's brand new again, other than some of these spots. I know it's not perfect, but I just want a band-aid until I can get it perfect. So yeah, the lip, so let's just say $800 plus $4,500 is $5,300. Obviously, I'm not going crazy and adding taxes and all that jazz. So what, $5,300 roughly we're at. And like, the bumper isn't in terrible shape. It does need a repaint though. Like, it's not damaged, but the paint has seen better days. I don't know if you guys can see that. But they didn't do a fabulous job of installing that lip, I'll tell you that. That's quite common on imports for whatever reason. When they're installing aftermarket parts, it just seems like one of their eyes is covered or something, and they just go for it, and that's kind of what happened. So the rear brakes, I did the same thing as the front, and these came out like brand new. So these are like totally restored, so I'm happy with that. So I have Olin suspension. I tried to find these exact ones online, and from what I can find, they're about $5,000 Canadian 4,800, 4,500, in that kind of range. So there's like 10,000 bucks of extras in this car, and you don't really see it. Obviously, a big chunk of it is sitting in the suspension alone. I guess on the wheels, that's pretty much it. But it's kind of cool. There is one imperfection on this car that I have to fix, and you guys are probably well aware of that. And it's this little dent. It's like a shopping cart freaking dent. There it is. There's a good close-up. But what it's doing is it's pushing down this ledge and rubbing against the rear bumper, which I don't like. I've already got it priced out to fix. There's a shop, a professional shop, obviously, that has said that they could fix this whole thing, make this this fender roll nice. There's a little dent there. They said they'd fix that. They're basically telling me they'll do this whole quarter for 1,600 bucks, and if I wanted to, they would do the whole back for 2,600 bucks. So I think I'm gonna do that. Like I said, I am trying to start my collection now of cars, and yeah, we'll see. There's might be big things in the future coming down the pipe, so I don't want to say too much just yet. I almost bought an R8 from Japan, but I did find that it was falsely advertised in some respects, so I just stayed away from it for now. So right now I am quite happy with these two in my garage. That thing I just ordered, legitimately ordered all of the performance stuff. So it's getting a number 2 pulley, so it's going to up the boost 2 pounds. It's getting a tune, and then all the fixings that come along with it. Yeah, so that should be here within the next couple of weeks, because Canada Post was taking their time, and the wheels need to go. These wheels absolutely need to go on this thing. So I'll be replacing them with OEM 20s from LMR SVE wheels. So right now, what I'm doing with this thing is I'm going to throw the wheels back on it, and man, those rear calipers look brand freaking new, guys. I'm stoked. I'm going to throw the wheels back on, and I'm just checking out the diff. So I'm going to throw the wheels back on, drive the car up on ramps, do the oil change because it still needs to be done, and go from there. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on where this thing is at. It's very close to being inspected, which is the pain points when you import a car. I don't know where you are, but at least in Canada, we have to get an out-of-province inspection. And then once that's done, you can easily get it registered. And once I'm at that point, that's when I like to spend money on things. I almost pressed the button and bought like a $1,700 exhaust for this. But I'm not going to do that regardless, because I'm going to try to make one myself. I bought a welder down there, very, very rudimentary welder. I am not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, but I always like trying things myself. I'm just trying to check out definitely needs a brake flush too. So I was going to buy new calipers up front and stainless steel lines for this thing. I actually just replaced these two, so you guys are totally aware. I just replaced the hood struts because for some reason they just leaked oil everywhere one day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing to this guy. Keeping this thing, I'm keeping that thing. They're going to be on the channel. And maybe in the sooner future, we'll see some sort of exotic on the channel. Like I said, I came very close to buying that R8. My wife was even on board with it. But she's the one who mentioned something to me. And that's when I kind of investigated it more and found out that something was being falsely advertised. So I stepped away from it. But we got to worry about this thing for now. So yeah, I'm going to end the video off here. Do the oil change, nothing special, nothing crazy. And I hope you guys have an awesome year ahead of you, and stay tuned to the channel. All right, everybody, peace.